What if the reason you've been resisting AI has nothing to do with tech and everything to do with how you've been taught to see it? In today's episode, I'm going to show you why AI isn't robotic or cold, how you can use it in a way that actually feels feminine and intuitive, and I'm going to give you one simple prompt that can save you an hour this week. So grab your cup of whatever's keeping you grounded and let's dive in. Welcome to Heart Led CEO, the podcast for women wellness entrepreneurs who are ready to build, scale, and automate their businesses without sacrificing their soul, sanity, or authenticity. I'm Anacani Walters, a nurse turned entrepreneur, military spouse, first-time mama in my 40s, and a recovering burnout survivor who's making it a mission to help heart-led women just like you create thriving businesses that really feel good, do good, and give you the freedom that we all deserve. Because here's the thing, you don't have to hustle harder to succeed. You don't have to drown in tech overwhelm or try to do everything alone. And I'm here to give you the strategies, automation tools, and mindset shifts that will help you step fully into that leader, CEO, and impact maker that you are meant to be. If you're ready to grow your business in a way that aligns with your values and your life, you are in the right place. Let's get into today's episode. Hello, my beautiful friend. Welcome to today's episode. I'm super curious to see what you are sipping on, but I've got a story to tell you. I thought that I was going to a lunch and learn, an Ikigai. It is basically a Japanese philosophy of life's purpose and how to live it. And I had everything ready. I had my notebook, I had my coffee, I was dressed in my snazzy business casual, ready to soak in some of this wisdom. And I wasn't even going to feel like I was going to make it, but things just happened to work out. And I was incredibly excited. But when I got there, surprise, y'all, I had the wrong week. I accidentally walked into the last day of a 3-day military entrepreneur workshop that I had no idea was going on. And at first, I felt incredibly silly. Like I was embarrassed. Do I sneak out? I literally was walking in while they were introducing a bunch of panelists to go on stage to talk. And I noticed somebody, I was still in this confused mindset of what is happening? This is not what I signed up. Did I walk into the wrong room? But then I recognized somebody from the organization that's hosting the training that I thought I was going to. So I was like, maybe I am in the right space. But as the speaker that had the microphone kept going, I was like, yeah, I do not think that I am where I'm supposed to be. And I was like, do I just pretend that I know what's happening? So I snuck in through the back, found a chair that happened to be open. I sat down and I whispered to the girl next to me. I was like, what is this? And she was like, it's an entrepreneurial workshop. We're on like the last day. And so I was like, do you think it's okay if I stay? She's like, yeah, just go ahead. So thank God I did because what happened next really actually kind of hit me. I made sure that it was okay, that I was crashing, and I started chatting with some entrepreneurs about AI, and the same fear kept coming up. My clients are cutting back packages because they're doing things with AI now, or I don't know enough about AI to even offer it as a service. And it clicked to me. We are in a Kodak moment, literally. And today I really want to break down why resisting AI is like how Kodak basically ignored digital cameras in their time, and why AI isn't here to replace you. It is here to superpower you. And I want to give you this prompt that I'm super excited about that you can swipe today and it's going to save you time. So make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to give that to you at the end. But I was like really stuck in those conversations after I left the workshop. I had to go teach a stand-up paddleboard class, so I had to rush out of there after they were done. And I was trying to like think about the whole situation. And I feel like the fear wasn't really about AI itself, that it was about capacity. in my like empathic sense of when I left the conversation, it felt like what they were really telling me is that they were feeling like I don't have time to learn it, or it's too complicated, or what if I fall behind before I even figure it out because AI is moving so fast and there's so many things coming out. And I get it. I really do. And the change and the speed of AI can make you dizzy if you're really paying attention to it at the capacity that I am. It gets crazy overwhelming because new tools are popping up every single day. New AI companies are being launched. And just as fast as some of them launch, others are disappearing. And it's creating this shiny object syndrome when it comes to AI. And it makes you wonder, why should I invest my time in learning this if it might not exist in 6 months? But I want to make sure that we understand that AI is not going anywhere. ChatGPT isn't disappearing. Tools like MindPal, Base 44, Lovable, Canva AI, they are stable foundations being built on AI. The rest are sometimes just going to be noise. And that's where I come in. My job as your coach, your strategist, your BFF with the mic is to keep my ear to the ground so that you don't have to. I test, I play, and then I can actually vet for the tools that will actually help us in our business that I know, like the actual founders. I've been on trainings with them, my master instructors that I'm paying to be coached by can vouch because they have actually also been in contact and talked to the founders of these softwares. And then I bring it back to show you what works. And that way you don't have to waste your time chasing every shiny AI object out there. Because if you don't adapt, you risk becoming like Kodak. That is the basis of today's lesson. Remember Kodak? Like the actual like photo company? They were gangsters of photography. If you had a camera, it was Kodak film. They owned the game in their time. But guess what happened? Digital cameras came along. Now, true fact, Kodak actually invented one of the first digital cameras. Crazy. But their leadership said, nope, film will never die. And they were too invested in their old ways that they refused to pivot. And now, guess what? Kodak is a cautionary tale, a brand that most of us only remember in like a nostalgic way. AI is our digital camera moment. And the question really becomes, will you adapt or will you hold on to film while the rest of the world moves forward without you? And I know that I'm like being really hard and, about this, but it is true, you guys. And I don't want to see that for anybody. Now, the good news, AI is not here to take your place. It is literally here to amplify you, to superpower you. When I use AI, it doesn't erase my voice. I feel like it truly sharpens it. It organizes my messy thoughts, it polishes my words, and it really helps me create content that connects without draining me because that was where I was in this cycle of feeling like I had to reinvent and create new things when really the magic lies in repurposing things that I've already created once that I've put a lot of effort and my own magic into and my own heart and continuously giving that back to the community until they hear the message that they need to hear at the time that they need to hear it. It's like having a co-creator who never sleeps, they don't complain, doesn't bring any like ego to the table. It does give you like this clarity and it's supportive. And friend, I want you to know that AI can make you feel actually smarter, more intuitive, and more creative, not less, which is what most people feel like it's doing. It can give you back energy for your family, your health, and your clients, but only if it is used intentionally. And I talk a lot about this to my membership and my clients because I get that AI is also known for giving you overwhelmed with too much content. So it's really finding that balance. Now, I do promised you that I would give you a little prompt, which is your quick win, your quick action step for today. So if you're driving or something, you're going to have to come back. I'll make sure that the full prompt is in the show notes. All you have to do is copy and paste, but just listen to the way it's prompted because you can learn a lot from just listening to me. I want you to take basically one paragraph of content that you've already written. It can be an email, it can be a social caption that was long, it can be a transcript from a workshop that you did, it can be a blog, it could be a messy note from a coaching call. I don't care. And then I want you to feed this prompt into your ChatGPT. You are a social media and email marketing strategist who specializes in repurposing content for maximum engagement. Take the following text provided below and transform it into 3 specific formats. A carousel post, 5 to 7 slides with a short, punchy line that encourages people to swipe. A reel, an opening line under 10 words that grabs attention and sparks curiosity. An email subject with no more than 7 words written to boost open rates. The target audience is, and then I want you to insert your ideal audience or your ICA, who value, and then I want you to insert their desires or their pain points. Keep the tone warm, engaging, and aligned with my voice. And then you need to add a quick note on how you would describe your voice. And that's it. End with make sure each piece feels cohesive while being tailored to the platform. Here's the source text. And then you basically copy and paste the text. You can upload it if it's a file. And then that's it. And watch the magic happen. You literally just turned one idea into 3 ready to publish pieces of content. It did not stress you out, hopefully. There was no overthinking. It was just beautiful magic. And it's your magic because you already written it. AI is just amplifying it to help you actually reach the people because the problem usually is that we tend to talk from our own expertise and not in the language or from a place that our clients actually need to hear it to know that it's for them. And this is exactly the kind of flow that I teach inside the Alchemized Content Method, which is my signature course. It's where I walk you through how to take one message and stretch it into 25 or more aligned and magnetic content pieces without burning out. So if you've been waiting for a system that actually feels doable, then I really encourage you to check out the link in the show notes. But if you're in a space where you're like, Anacani, I need you to look at my business and tell me what's leaking energy, then that's where my business vital signs strategy call comes in. It's 90 minutes. We'll pinpoint your biggest energy drains. We're going to learn where we can simplify your systems. And then we're going to create a plan that lets you breathe again and take some things off your to-do list. Here's what I want you to take away. AI isn't cold. She just hasn't been properly introduced to you yet. Please, please, don't let fear or overwhelm keep you stuck in the film while the world goes digital. You are capable of adapting, you are capable of leading, and you don't have to do it alone. That's the beautiful part of this. You can join my free Facebook group if that's where you want to start so that you can start to dip your toes. But if you're ready to just be like me and jump in and figure it out later, join me in the Alchemized Content Method. And as always, continue to be you, continue to be beautiful, continue leading from your heart. And I will catch you in the next episode. All right, beautiful. That's a wrap on today's episode. But before you go, let's talk about something really important. You are not just another entrepreneur trying to figure things out alone. You are a wave leader, someone whose work is meant to create real impact, touch the lives of others, and make this world better. And I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love to keep this energy going inside of my free Facebook community, Empower Her Biz Collective. It's where we take these conversations deeper with live trainings, tech walkthroughs, walkthroughs, and real heart-centered support from other women wellness entrepreneurs who really get it. So if you're ready for community, clarity, and support as you build your own business with heart and ease, I'd invite you to come and join us. You'll find the link in the show notes. And hey, if you love today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review if you feel inclined, and share this with a fellow heart-led women entrepreneur so that we can build this movement together. Until next time, keep leading with heart.